Rise and shine, you guys. All right, we are here on Monday, June the 30th. The moon is still in Virgo. All right, we've got a lot going on in transits today. We're looking at the sun in Cancer with a quintile over to Chiron in Aries. We've got Mercury in Leo with a semi-sextile over to Jupiter in Cancer. We've got the moon in Virgo again all day. So we have biquintiles over to Pluto in Aquarius, sesquiquadrant energies to Chiron Aries, quintile to Jupiter Cancer, sesquiquadrant to Pluto Aquarius, semi-square to Mercury in Leo, biquintile to Chiron in Aries, and then the opposition of North Node in Pisces. Okay. In today's index for the last day of June, we've got Aries and Libra at a mental 2. We've got Taurus and Scorpio at a mental 3. Gemini, Sagittarius at a physical 1. Cancer, Capricorn at a mental 3. And we've got Leo and Aquarius at a physical 4, with Virgo and Pisces being at a physical 3. All right, so the energy looks like it's kind of like going on down. Who's here? Welcome in, Kitty Angel. All right. Right now, it looks like I started this reading at 7:24 a.m. I've been seeing the death date of my grandparents recently, which is really weird. The other day was my grandfather. It was at 1:03. I can't remember if it was at 1:03 p.m. But I just want to say bendición. This is something that we say as acknowledging, okay, our ancestors and being respectful. So 12 degrees, 34 minutes. I saw on the clock last night, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what I'm seeing here. All right, 12 degrees, 34 minutes of Virgo. We're going to look at the 13th degree with the energy of the moon and see what it speaks about here. 13th degree. So from the 11th to the 15th degree, it speaks about reorientation. All right, and within these 5 specific Sabian symbols, it speaks about seeing the truth of parental projections that are upon us. We beginning unveiling the mystery of all types of intimate relationships, yet also by seeing how our parents' power impacts upon us, we can gain an understanding of how ancestral qualities have left their mark. We thus reorient ourselves and approach a more balanced sense of both positive and negative influences from generation to generation throughout the ages. All right, so we're going to look again at the 13th degree. This one is a strong hand supplanting political hysteria, the magic of charisma. A leader who is open to the downpouring of cosmic energies gains magnetism and the power to shape and direct his circle. This is about claiming our rightful influence. Those lacking the clarity and will to train the mind to know the importance of faith become confused and anxious when in a crisis moment. It says, then to answer collective needs, a leader is thrown up whose faith has been developed to the highest degree of self-confidence and its resultant charisma. So this is about you having a sense of power. It says disorder takes over when affairs are not controlled with firmness and resolve. All right, so I'm seeing a fist on the table like this. Like somebody needs to kind of like come in and take over, okay, a specific situation. Steph, welcome in. Jeffrey, welcome in. I've got a lot of new people on my channel here, so welcome in everybody. I hope you guys are subscribed. Notifications are on. All information in the description box goes over what this channel is all about. If you want to donate to me or to the channel, all information is there, as well as becoming a member. Rise and shine, my love. All right, let's get into this. I want to start off with chakras. Let's see what's going on. I've got Angel Tarot here this morning, the Light Seer's deck, and we're also going to pull from Wisdom of the Oracle. For my members, there was a reading posted late last night. You would think I didn't sleep last night because I got up so early. For whatever reason, I've been having a lot of energy. All right. I had my cup of coffee this morning. All right. And by the way, yes, Mercury's pre-shadow phase starts today. Okay. So, where's Mercury right now? 4 degrees and 30 minutes of Leo. So it will retrograde again. This is the second time in a fire sign. The first time Mercury retrograded was in Aries. All right, and I believe that was back in like April. Rise and shine, Sage. All right, you guys, let's see what's going on. What Spirit wants us to focus on this morning. It was interesting. I looked into the transits today and I said, well, tomorrow's going to be a big day, right? I went to go take a shower, do my hair, get ready, and I went to go put perfume on, and I have this perfume from Victoria's Secret. It's called Velvet Petals. And for some reason, it didn't want to spray. I'm like, what's going on? So I turned the bottle upside down. I'm like, okay. I put it on. There could be something about the color purple that you need to tap into, all right? And that's normally the energy of the crown chakra, right? So we'll see. I see the mind here. All right, so there could be something going on within your third eye chakra. Welcome in. Educate to liberate. I like it. Krista Demi, thank you for being here, sweetie. Visualization, imagination, focus, experience, manifestation. Again, heavy on the third eye here. I'm seeing the number 40. I've got honesty, truth, transparency, sincerity, and communication. All right. The key to your throat chakra. Number 31. And I have inner child here. Playfulness, lightheartedness, innocence, and wonder with the solar plexus. And I also have another energy of solar plexus on the bottom of the deck here. I'm seeing self-esteem, confidence, self-love, self-worth, pride. All right. I'm being drawn to sunflowers, heavily, butterflies. All right. Full moon energy could be of significance as well. So for the month of July, I believe it's going to be the full moon in Capricorn. Okay. Yes, it is. All right, you guys. I see numbers 18, 21. I'm seeing the moon and the world card here. The 31st of July could be of significance. If you don't have a 31st in June, this is the very last day of June. All right. And the 31st of July, the moon will be in Libra, ingressing into Scorpio that day. Falls on a Thursday, which is normally Jupiter's day. All right. What else am I seeing here? I'm being drawn to the number 4 heavily, which is all about foundation. All right, but it's giving me heavy on throat chakra, solar plexus, and third eye. Let's see what's going on here. What is going on here? You could be doing a lot of meditation at this time and tapping into what it is that you want to manifest, what you want to experience through the energy of your imagination. All right, in order to shift your focus. I see the Queen and the King of Cups coming out directly as soon as I split the deck there. All right. This could be heavily through your subconscious state and how you're creating. All right, utilizing the energy of your intuition to kind of sense what it is that you feel. All right, when you are in meditation. What is it that you're visualizing here? To have a victory, to be winning, okay? Big deal. Something about honesty, truth. With the Ace of Swords there as well. Be truthful in what it is that you want to manifest. That's what I feel this is saying. Okay. Take a moment of silence within yourself, okay? I normally like sound. Frequency does well for me, all right? And whatever it is that I feel, that's exactly what I stick with, okay? Got Temperance here. So allow yourself some time for balance. All right, within your masculine and feminine energies. I split the deck there. That was a whole lot of masculine energy there. A lot of passion that you have towards something. What is this? You're going through some sort of rebirth. Okay. And it's like fairly quickly. Something's going to happen very, very quickly. After a period of having some sort of delay. All right. So this could be like a specific shift that's happening right now. With this death and rebirth. With the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Wands coming out. I'm sorry, the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands coming out there. All right, listen, whatever it is, something is going to be moving very quickly. I feel like you've already had time to focus on the healing process. Okay. Something that may have left you in a period of depression, anxiety, worries, fears. I feel like push all that to the side and focus on remaining balanced at this time. Okay. You're walking away. You're leaving that in the past, Eight of Cups. Whatever you've experienced as a loss in the past, leave it there. What you're manifesting new is something that you truly, truly desire. All right. With this Six of Wands, you feel that you've accomplished a specific goal. You've been able to put yourself on a pedestal. This is you being recognized and rewarded for the work that you've done. All right. 10 of Pentacles. Yes. All right. And that's exactly what you're going to attract your way. Hierophant. This is you working directly with Spirit. Directly. Making a plan and sticking to that plan. All right. So you need to be honest with yourself here. And whatever comes out of your mouth, that is what's manifesting. Let's see. And it happens almost immediately. That's what I'm getting. Almost immediately. You could be having a lot of conversations trying to bring up things from the past that you want to know the truth about. There's a father figure here that may have left you out in the cold. All right. Or knows that you've gone through some sort of difficulty. Could be within resources or just feeling, again, you've got inner child here and self-esteem. This is something that you carry within you. All right. And where you're coming out of this situation way more confident than you were back then. All right. So be transparent with somebody and communicate exactly what it is that you know to be true. Okay. This King of Wands. This is a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sag energy. You felt that you were betrayed by this person. But on the other side of it, you can understand why this person may have betrayed you. You can understand. You're going to be able to speak about it. It looks like someone had a decision to make. All right. Whether this was you or that person. You could have been trying to juggle something in your life. Rather it be a passion. It be something about children here. I got the Page of Wands. All right. This could be like a creative new project. Something that you felt you wanted to do independently. And someone here could have felt a sense of regret about this and wants to communicate about it as well. This could be someone that you were living with the Four of Wands. All right. If you were part of some sort of group or community, this could be something that was very important to you. And it looks like, again, it was part of your manifestations here. You had other options at that time. Or whoever this is that's wanting to come in and communicate with you has a lot to do with helping you heal this inner child energy. So that you can continue moving forward on the journey that you kind of already are on. Where you feel that you are having some sort of victory, recognition coming your way. I feel the communication comes through so that you can officially close out this chapter that's been kind of like dwelling on your energy. And moving forward in this very lighthearted energy overall with the solar plexus here. Okay. Yeah, it has a lot to do with your period of ascension overall. Okay. Welcome in, Karen. All right, you guys, what's this all about? Show me the inner child. You might be wanting to live on your wild side this week. Just kind of putting it all out there. All right. In a very innocent way, though. There's a sense of wonder around you. Interesting. It's coming through with the Emperor again. All right, and the Ten of Swords. Someone here knows that you kind of had to go do things on your own. All right. There was something within yourself that you could have had to experience on your own. And this would be someone that's more older than you. This could be someone that has more experience than you. This could be someone that has their shit together, is what I want to say. And they kind of had to like release you in order for you to experience things where it may have looked like they betrayed you, but yet they allowed you to kind of like move forward in life. You understand? So that if they released you, you get to understand what it is to really truly be out there and be lighthearted and see what the world can offer you. And I feel like you kind of released the energy and said, okay, well, this is the route that I need to go on. Do your thing. All right. And with them doing that, you were able to focus on whatever that passion was, whatever the new beginning was, whether it be a relationship, whether it be a project, whether it just be something that caught your attention. And I feel like you weren't able to walk away from it. All right. There could have been this self-sabotaging, like mental entrapment energy where it's kind of like, okay, well, is this working for me or is it not? All right. And it looks like whatever you were doing helped you build up your self-esteem, your confidence. Okay. And I feel like now you have all this love to give. I've got the heart chakra here. And family could be very important to you. Community could be very important to you. Your tribe could be very important to you. Okay. Welcome in, Funk. All right. So now you feel more grounded. Now you feel more valuable. Now you know your self-worth. You've done your reflection work. You've kind of gone within, did the soul searching. And now I feel like you see something about yourself that you didn't see back then. Okay. Now you have a plan. Now you know where you're going with something. So again, whatever you were manifesting over here and however spirit said, listen, this is the truth about this situation. You needed to come back into balance. There were things that were happening in your life where you needed to transform. You needed time for rest. You needed to rejuvenate. You needed to understand why you felt stressed out. You needed to understand why you needed to walk away from situations, because now it's leading you to a brand new path where on the other side of what you were going through, you can understand why someone had released you in the past. They made the decision to adapt to the changes that you were going through and however this was affecting this person, so that you could experience what it was that made you feel that you were in this energy of innocence and playfulness and letting you go out into the world and experience what it was that you felt you needed at the time. Everybody's on their own journey, right? Let's tap into this self-esteem energy. Okay. I've been drawn to the color yellow for the past 3 days, and I keep feeling this energy come through. So solar plexus has a lot to do with your free will, the life force energy around you. It is a sense of strength and power. All right. And it's associated again to all fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag. So as I just expressed to you guys, the Mercury retrograde happened back in Aries. All right. We've seen the sun go through Aries, Mercury go through Aries. We've seen Venus go through Aries. All right. There's so many different, even getting into the astrology of it all, asteroids that are right now in the sign of Aries. Okay. So I believe we have Eros, which is all about your creativity and things that you desire, your sexual connections. Okay. We have Chiron, and where we've been healing overall, very deep core wounds. We have Sirius in Aries, which is all about self-care and parenting and nurturing and agriculture and just many different things, where all these energies balled up into one, all right, could have made you feel you were being pulled in many different directions. All right, we now have Saturn in the sign of Aries, Neptune in the sign of Aries. So Aries is all about self. It's all about you. You had to go through these changes. No one else can kind of like lead you on your own path here. You may need some assistance, but nobody can make you make the choices that are the best for you. You know what I mean? You have to kind of find that path for yourself. So all of these energies that have been taking place, I feel like it has built your character up overall. And it's like you now have so much love to give because you have understood your path in order to inspire someone else on theirs. All right. Let's see what's going on with this self-esteem energy. You've got a lot of self-love as well. A lot of self-love. The Star. It's like you're out here shining. And people see that about you. They see that. All right. You're fully connected. You know that whatever you wish for or you've hoped for in the near future, it's like this is what's keeping you drawn to the connection that you now have with your third eye when you go into meditation, when you're inspired by what you visualize for your future. Okay. Ace of Pentacles, and that's exactly what you're going to attract. I like it. All right. I love that. Let's see. Let's continue pulling here. So there's opportunities presenting themselves. You may have to start at the bottom with something. I am seeing like the roots. Okay. So typically earth signs, in which Ace of Pentacles is, start at the root chakra. All right. So this could be situations with like money or your family or stability overall, foundation over whatever you're doing, whether it's projects, you're starting at the bottom, but you already have the vision. Okay. You may feel that it wasn't very clear to you in the past with the Two of Swords. You may feel that you were indecisive. It still may feel that way. All right. You might be afraid of what it looks like because resources might be tough. But again, I feel Spirit will align you to remain in balance with situations that work best for you at the time. All right. Like you have the key. You now have the confidence, this self-esteem, this energy of self-worth where you know you deserve so much more on the other side of what you're experiencing. Don't keep yourself in a lack mentality. All right. There's something truly passionate that you want here. That's what this feels like. Your mind is already concentrated on it with the King of Swords. Your heart is already in it with the Ace of Cups. All right. And that's exactly what you're drawing in. What you put into something is what you're going to get back. All right. It's reciprocity. If you notice there, I'm seeing the infinity sign. What goes around comes around. All right. So you put out positivity. That's what you get back. Get yourself out of this energy. There's something lacking around you that you're not too happy with. And I feel like it's resources is coming through as the 5 to the 6 of Pentacles. But the minute that you close out the chapter of what your worries are and you remain in this energy of self-esteem, I got this, I can do it, I'm charismatic, I'm brave, I'm going to put my all into it and I'm going to be happy about it. And whatever the outcome is, it's because that's what was meant to be coming into balance for me at this time. All right, let's see. King of Pentacles. Again, you continue to attract so much abundance your way. All right. You continue to turn that wheel in your favor. The more and more you commit to being positive. All right. Stay spiritually connected. Remove yourself from situations that you know no longer serve you. Because I'm seeing conflict, competition, challenges, deception, people that are jealous and envious, those that lie to you. All right. These are situations that can lead you on the wrong path, but I feel you're running away from those situations immediately. Like the minute you feel that something's out of place, you're gone. All right. I feel like you've already experienced many different challenges in the past. You don't want to repeat those, specific lessons. 8 of Pentacles. I just heard it's time to get to work. All right. So that you can continue to focus on ascending here. All right. You've already awakened to what I feel like you understand the mission. All right. You understand the mission here in order for you to visualize what it is that you want for your future. Let me wrap this up. Okay. Let's get off these chakras and let's get into some angel tarot and how Spirit is supporting you here on your journey. Sage, thanks for hanging out. I know it's pretty early. You never catch me on this early. What planetary hour did we start in? Saturn, right? Today's Moon's Day. So Saturn's in the sign of Aries, obviously. It could be that today's energy wants you to be a little bit more disciplined, okay? Focused, determined, with ambition and perseverance, and you know what I mean? It's like you're ready for your day. Let's see what's going on. So with the moon being in Virgo right now, you guys, you might want to have things in order. All right, there's like this energy of perfectionism. Focusing on health, exercise could be of significance, relaxation. All right. If you are doing something for work, you might be doing something that is of service to other people. I'm also feeling the energy of focusing in on details. Again, the moon being in Virgo, it is ruled by Mercurian energy, and today it goes in its pre-shadow phase. I spoke yesterday about this, making sure that those of you, I want to say just kind of looking over documents that are of significance, okay? Transportation could be of significance. Details, all right? With messages, things like that. Yes, ma'am. All right. Emails, clutter clearing, okay? All those emails and those text messages and those photos that you no longer need. Clear some of your energy up, okay? Mercury's energy can be very like a trickster energy, okay? With your finances, make sure everything looks good. Passwords are changed. Banking, all that good stuff, all right? All right, let me get a good shuffle here. We're going to start with this Angel Tarot. All right, you guys. Let's see what's going on. What does Spirit want us to see here? I heard warning. Warning. We got the Magician, Mercurian energy. The Empress here. Venus energy. Venus is in its domicile, okay? And Mercury being in the sign of Leo. I don't know, what would that be? It's not in its domicile. That won't be until Mercury enters Virgo. All right. The Magician here, it says the generous God. Spiritual wisdom and magic helps one gain wisdom and discover hidden secrets. All right. I see the number 25 there. The Empress. This is God, Father, the generous. Fertility and fruitfulness assures peace between married couples. Okay. What else do we need to see here? So majors are coming out. All right. Taurus, Gemini, Virgo. Libra as well. Judgment. Another major. The God hidden in the darkness, atonement of errors, and destroys the power of enemies and humiliates them. Okay. So for those that are tapping in with spiritual wisdom, all right, you have a sense of magic in your energy right now. I feel like you're discovering hidden secrets of the universe at this time. There could be a lot of fertility and fruitfulness. It's kind of giving me abundance in your energy. There's a lot of peace surrounding you and your couple, all right, or whoever you're committed to. It says for judgment, this has a lot to do with your ascension. All right, so the atonement of errors, and again, destroying the power of the enemy and humiliating them. Five of Wands is here. Something about politics and the energy of ambition behind that. All right. So if you're seeking to win some sort of judgment, it's like protecting all of those who are seeking the truth. All right. The Hierophant is here as well. The merciful God. Divine forgiveness obtains friendship and favors the great, secures someone's promises. All right. King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Obedience and causes harmony and peace, calms anger in anyone. I like this. So we got four major arcanas here. Again, the Magician, the Empress, Judgment, and the Hierophant. The Five of Wands is the very first decan in which we start when the sun aligns with the star Sirius. Sirius? I don't know if I'm saying that right. All right, but for the Chaldean order of planets, the Five of Wands typically is that Saturn and Leo energy. It requires for you to be very disciplined overall with beginning a brand new challenge. Okay, so again, I feel like this is a brand new portal that's about to open up, whether it's happening starting in July when we hit, you know, Leo season. First decan is typically, when is it? I believe it's the 22nd of July. Let's just check. Yes, the 22nd of July. All right. I'm also seeing the energy of the King of Pentacles. So for whatever reason, it looks like this has something to do with bringing in stability. All right. Stability. However, the harmony is going to be coming in. All right. And it looks like if you are on this spiritual journey, politics and ambition, I feel like there's specific rules and regulations that you need to follow by here. All right. And if you have been on the right path and you've been very ambitious, then those that have tried to work against you, all right, it's like they're being humiliated. You've discovered a lot of hidden secrets. All right, it looks like you've been in this energy of harmony and peace. You've been obtaining friendships, okay, and securing the promises, I feel, within your spiritual community. You've been motivated. I see also the Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck. You're able to lift up those who have fallen and have been humiliated. So not only are you being able to spot out the negativity around you, you're also uplifting the collective while doing so, because you have the spiritual wisdom to do so. All right. There's this energy of divine forgiveness. All right. What else am I seeing here? There could be brand new beginnings and opportunities opening up. All right. For those women that are out there that are very fertile. All right. There may be a pregnancy on the way with the Empress being here, especially with Venus being in its domicile at this time. All right, heightened on heavy feminine energy overall. So this could be you drawing in a sense of abundance. This could be creating something new, focusing in on beauty. All right, let's take a look here really quickly. The Magician in this deck. The generous God. It says, I will praise thee, O Lord, with my whole heart. I will shew forth all thy marvelous works. The person born under Nathahaya will receive revelations in dreams from him. Nathahaya gives wisdom, discovers the truth of hidden mysteries, and governs the occult sciences. All right. So maybe you do understand the hidden secrets of the universe. It's typically seen as like, quote unquote, the occult, right? But it's not that you're using it in a negative way. You're using it to understand where it is that you're going in life on your journey. Okay. Soul Guardian for those born from 8 a.m. to 8:20 a.m. Moral Guardian for those born on the 13th of April, 24th of June, the 4th of September, the 15th of November, the 26th of January. I'm seeing Aries. I'm seeing Cancer. I am seeing Virgo. I'm seeing Scorpio, and I'm also seeing Aquarius's energy here. Physical Guardian for those born from the 18th through the 22nd of July. So this is literally like us leading from the last decan of Cancer season into the very beginning of where I said the Five of Wands is like, get ready for your next challenge. Okay. So whatever it is that you're studying at this time, whatever information is giving to you, whatever is being communicated, it's meant for you to reveal and or lead someone else on the path of whatever you've discovered. All right. So that they as well are able to start reaping abundance. This feels like spiritual community type of thing. All right. Like judgment over those that have tried to humiliate you and have not given you your shot. Okay. Meaning you've been obedient. You've been persevering towards this goal. You've been motivated. All right. But it looks like there's politics, quote unquote, behind the scene. Okay. Who's here? Marry Your Eyes. Jahid Bey. Welcome in, you guys. Jincy Pack Studio. Welcome in. Good morning, everybody. All right. That's what I feel with the Magician here. Let's look into the Empress. What number is that? Here it is. All right, so God, Father, the Generous. The Lord hath made known his salvation, his righteousness hath he only or openly shewed in the sight of the heavens. The heavens? Those born under Mahael will be passionate for love and will love walking in all pleasure in general. Mahael preserves the peace between married couples and gives protection, premonitions, and secret inspirations. The soul guardian for those born from 3:40 p.m. to 4 p.m. The moral guardian for those born on the 6th of May, the 17th of July, the 27th of September, the 8th of December, or the 18th of February. So here I'm seeing Taurus's energy. I'm also seeing Cancer energy. I see Libra. I see Sagittarius, and I also see the sign of Aquarius there. Physical guardian for those born from the 9th through the 14th of November. This is going to be actually seen as the third decan of Scorpio season. Okay. Third decan of Scorpio season. What am I seeing there? The 7 of Cups. Something about secrets. That's a Venus in Scorpio energy. Something about the secrets of the universe. All right. I don't know why I'm feeling like there's a heavy connection to, again, married couples. All right. But there's a sense of bringing in peace when you feel that something is not revealed to you clearly. This could be within the emotional state. Scorpio is a very deep emotional sign, right? They definitely have all to do with occult and the sciences of the universe and just things that are like mysterious and hidden, okay? Very secretive type of sign there. Interesting. All right, Judgment. Another Scorpio energy here that's typically associated to Pluto. I see the opposition of 2552 here, so you guys might want to look up that angel number. 2 is associated in numerology to bringing in a sense of balance. All right. Number 5 is associated to Mercurian energy, where the moon is typically associated with the number 2. Mercurian energy has all to do with change. Okay. Let's take a look at this energy here. It says, the God hidden in the darkness. I will praise the Lord according to his righteousness and will sing praise to the name of the Lord Most High. Those born under Amamaya will have a strong, vigorous temperament. They will bear adversity with patience and courage and will love work and complete tasks with ease. Amamaya destroys the power of enemies and humbles them, governs voyages and protects prisoners and gives them the means of obtaining their freedom. Interesting. Because again, I feel like there's something happening in the background in connection to quote unquote politics. All right. So I'm looking at the soul guardian for those that are born from 5 p.m. to 5:20 p.m. All right. I'm seeing again the number 52 in that 5:20. I see moral guardians for those born on the 10th of May, the 21st of July, the 1st of October, the 12th of December, and or the 22nd of February. 10th of May, this is Taurus's energy. 21st of July, we're looking at Cancer. The 1st of October, Libra energy. The 12th of December, this is Sagittarius. The 22nd of February, Pisces. Physical guardian for those born from the 30th of November to the 4th of December. For me, I feel that has a lot to do with like the second decan of Sag season. All right, which typically is associated to the moon in Sag. All right, in the Chaldean order of planets. I just want to take a peek really quickly. In July, when will the moon be in Sagittarius so that we are aware? That's going to be from the 6th of July, which is a Sunday, through the 9th of July, which is on a Wednesday. So we're looking at a Sun's day and a Mercury day there, and where we will see the moon in Sag once again. All right. So if you're traveling, all right, Sagittarius's energy can be very adventurous. All right, you could be very optimistic on your journey here with things that are hidden in the darkness. You wanting to know more. All right, when you're seeking the truth about a situation, you want to know the knowledge, right? That's Sagittarius's energy. You want to have lots of wisdom moving forward. So anything that is listening or however is looking for things that are in concealment, I feel like understand that Spirit has your back here. I feel like the perseverance that you have behind that and the ambition, you're going to continue pushing forward until you achieve that goal. All right. Let's look at the Hierophant energy here. Okay. Oh my God, am I missing something? Okay, here it is. All right, the merciful God. It says, remember, O Lord, thy tender mercies and thy loving kindnesses, for they have been ever of old. Those born under Hazael will be sincere in their promises and will easily pardon those who commit offenses against them. Hazael obtains God's mercy, favors of the great, and the execution of promises. Soul guardian for those born from 2:40 a.m. to 3 a.m. Moral guardian for those born on the 28th of March, the 8th of June, the 19th of August, the 30th of October, and or the 10th of January. So I'm seeing here 28th of March, this is going to be Aries energy. The 8th of June, Gemini. The 19th of August, we're looking at Leo's energy. The 30th of October, Scorpio. The 10th of January, Capricorn. Physical guardian for those born from the 29th of April through the 3rd of May. We're looking at Taurus's energy here. All right. And what I feel this is the second decan of Taurus season. That's where we're seeking some sort of reciprocity. That is the moon in Taurus, and where typically it's exalted. All right. So what you kind of put out there is what you get back. Again, I feel it has a lot to do with the promises that were made. All right. Within the friendships that you have been attaining. For those that are seeking truth, it's looking like they're getting divine forgiveness. Okay. And I feel like those that are moving forward with the energy of obedience are the ones that are experiencing harmony and balance in their life. All right. And the energy of peace. So let's move forward to the King of Pentacles. Oh, wow. That was a big jump. Okay. The gentle God. Let Israel hope in the Lord for henceforth and forever. Those born under Lahahaya will become famous through their talents and actions and will have the confidence and favor of leaders. Lahahaya can be called upon to fight against anger and rules over leaders and crowned heads. All right. Soul guardian for those born from 11 a.m. to 11:20 a.m. Moral guardian for those born on the 22nd of April, the 3rd of July, the 13th of September, the 24th of November, and or the 4th of February. All right, so this is going to be happening here this week with the 3rd of July, this specific energy. It looks like we're looking at the 22nd of April. This is Taurus. 3rd of July, Cancer. 13th of September, we're looking at Virgo's energy. 24th of November, I believe that's going to be a Capricorn energy. The 4th of February, Aquarius, physical guardian for those born from the 1st through the 5th of September. I believe I spoke the other day about how Saturn, that is now in the sign of Aries, and all this, crazy energy we have going on in the first house, is going to be retrograding back on the 1st of September into the sign of Pisces. Saturn in Pisces speaks all about seeking information in connection to the occult. Okay. I'm just hearing there's rules and regulations you have to follow by with a specific situation here. This would be like a boss. This would be like someone that you report to. This would be like you keeping your promise and saying, I've set myself out on this path. This is what I choose to do. This is where I feel like I'm going to stick and stay. All right. To whatever it is that you feel motivated behind. All right. I do feel that. So from the 1st to the 5th of September, we are looking, that is probably going to be the second decan of Virgo season. I am seeing the 9 of Pentacles. All right, so you reap what you have sown. That's what that pretty much means. The 9 of Pentacles. All right. What is that? Venus in Virgo. All right, so the amount of abundance that could be coming in at that time could be because of the amount of work or the amount of service that you put out into the collective. All right. Let's move on to this energy of the 6 of Cups. I'm seeing number 45. There it is. All right, the God who stirs all men. When I said, my foot slippeth, thy mercy, O Lord, help me up. All right, so somebody could be fallen, or again, sent out to lift up those that may have fallen. Okay, those born under the influence of Sayalaya will love to learn and will have many resources and facilities. Sayalaya will confound the wicked and the proud while exalting the humiliated and the fallen, and governs vegetation. All right, so vegetation, I'm feeling like, has a lot to do with foods, okay, what you put in your mouth or things that are grown. All right, so Virgo's energy is your health. Just take what resonates from this energy here. All right, it says soul guardian for those born from 2:40 p.m. to 3 p.m. Moral guardian for those born on the 3rd of May, the 14th of July, the 23rd of September, the 5th of December, and or the 15th of February. It's interesting because when I started this reading, I said that I was seeing the death dates of my grandparents. This specific card here, in which is the 6 of Cups, it speaks about situations or people from the past, right? I see my grandfather's birthday and my grandmother's birthday together, the 3rd of May and the 14th of July, which is amazing. I love seeing synchronicities like this. We're looking at Taurus's energy. We're looking at Cancer energy. I'm seeing here the 24th of September, that's typically Libra. 5th of December, Sagittarius. 15th of February, Aquarius's energy. Physical guardian for those that are born from the 26th through the 30th of October, which is typically seen as the first decan of Scorpio season. All right. In tarot, it is seen as the 5 of Cups, which is a, again, Mars and Scorpio energy in its domicile. So right now you could have a lot of this energy of endurance and going after what it is that you seek. All right, it could be a period of major transformation that you're going through overall as well. All right, so if you feel like there's a sense of humiliation around you or a friend, and you have specific wisdom, then you're meant to, you know, step in and help someone overcome what it is that what they're going through here. It's like part of your spiritual duty, almost. Okay, you being obedient to the path that you're on at this time. All right, you guys, let's get out of this energy. Let's jump into wisdom of the oracle. What an early morning. It's 8:13 a.m. Wow. You're welcome, Sage. Susan, welcome in, sweetie. All right. You guys have not checked out the all signs from last night. It's what you don't see coming. All right. There's deep messages in there. Situations that may be coming up this week that are unexpected. All right, that seems to be quite the hitter last night with the amount of views and people watching that video. I also did members reading. If you guys missed it, you might want to return back to that. It was an energy check-in extended. Very deep message there as well. All right. Never-ending story and coming to the edge. There's something that I feel is on repeat. All right. It's coming out at the bottom of the deck with soulmate. You need to take a risk here. All right, in connection to a specific soulmate. I feel like just take the leap of faith. You don't know what's ever going to happen. All right, never-ending story, though. I don't know if someone continues to break your heart with something, or a specific situation keeps pulling you back, where it feels like it's a never-ending cycle. I'm seeing, again, the infinity sign, like repeated over and over and over. I see numbers 36, 37, as well as 41. What's this all about? Never-ending story. I just saw the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. And the Fool card. The need to come to the edge and take a risk. All right. I feel like your destiny is going to align you, all right, on this new path. It might be something that makes you feel very abundant. Again, with this Queen of Pentacle energy, Queen of Swords. It could be something having to do with where you've been concentrating, all right, your time, putting your mind to something. What's the never-ending story here? Because I see the epitome of the hourglass. It's calling for a transformation overall. Interesting. Tyrone, welcome in, sweetie. Oh, that's not Tyrone. That is Tyrant G. Okay. Welcome in, sweetie. Knight of Wands. What's going on with this Knight of Wands? You're tired of something. You're just kind of ready to move on. The Fool card keeps coming out. You're tired of it. You're like, if I don't take this leap of faith, I'm never going to make it. Yeah. I got the Ace of Swords there with the Ten of Cups. You kind of already know where your mind is set to be happy. All right. The Devil is here. What's holding you back? What's keeping you attached? Because that's what it feels like. You have an Aries, an Aquarius, a Capricorn energy out here. I'm seeing Aries, Leo, Sag. What is this? That's like never ending. It almost feels like it doesn't want to let you go, or you don't want to let it go. All right. I'm seeing the Empress, the Page of Swords, and the Three of Swords. There's something that your mind is set on and in creating, and it's going to end up in you separating from it anyway. Okay. What's going on? What is that? Where are you taking a risk here? Why are you coming to the edge with this energy? Because this is what your mind's already set on. And it shows potential for the near future. Lots of success. This could be within Cancer and Leo season. I'm also seeing that. All right, so July being very significant for this energy of you needing to take a leap of faith. Okay. Lou, welcome in, baby. You're stressed about this. Has something to do with what you do for work. All right, this is something that you actually enjoy doing. It brings you a sense of joy and happiness. All right, but you're kind of still contemplating going back and forth whether this is something you want to do because it puts you in the public eye. You have other options, but you feel like this one is your best one. Interesting. I feel like you've made it so far. You've been so patient with this process, with this journey. All right. Again, I feel like heavy on community is here. And you will be shocked where this will be taking you. You've made so much progress already. Again, it kind of leaves you in this energy where you can do something and create lots of stability for yourself. It may have started off very like indecisive about it. Okay. Moving very slowly, having to like master a specific skill, to you then mastering it and being able to just kind of like blow up out of nowhere, right? Tower. And you all of a sudden are like, ta-da, I'm here, bitches. Okay. That's what I'm getting. All right. What's going on with this soulmate energy? Tell me more about this soulmate energy. This is like a connection that you've never felt before. You're already invested in this. And the crazy part about it, it's not even a fucking lover. It's what you do for work. It's the amount of energy that you've already invested in collaborating with whatever this is. I'm seeing 7 and 3 pentacles. That's 10 pentacles. All right. Your abundance is already has your name on it. That's what it feels like. You've watched something grow so slow, moving so slow, but you just continue to literally plant your seeds as you were moving along. And finally, something is just like, again, I'm feeling the energy of like the roots here. All right. We were speaking earlier about someone releasing you and just saying, you know what? You want to go try that out? Go and do it. And it actually working out for you. And you're like, holy shit. Like, right? It's like you finding the right people to collaborate with, finding the right strategy on how something is going to grow, watching it grow, consistently putting in effort. All right. It becomes like almost like your baby, literally. It almost becomes your baby with the Page of Wands. This is my baby passion. All right. And it looks like it allowed you to walk away from a situation that has led you to follow your intuition. All right. Just kind of feeling like you're on the right path here. And it's been a heavy burden. It hasn't been an easy one. I can tell you that much right now. But it is accelerating very quickly, this passion of yours. You might just be kind of envisioning what it is that you want to see for the near future. I'm seeing the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Swords. This is something that you're physically putting your mental, all right, state into. Heavy meditation. So as we were speaking about the imagination card earlier and what you want to visualize to come true, all right. It's like, this is what I plan on doing in the near future, and this is what I want, and this is what I'm going after, and this is how I've planted my seeds, and I expect Spirit to come in and reciprocate what, I've already invested into it. And it looks like there's that Ten of Pentacles. You see what I'm saying? The more effort you do, the Three of Pentacles for me is like you having a specific hobby and doing what it is that you've always imagined you wanted to do for a career. All right. And not allowing anybody to step in your way because it's like, oh, well, I'm lacking today in resources. I don't know how I'm going to make it through. And then you get a blessing. Because Spirit wants you to focus on where you have set your intention. You understand? That's what this feels like. It's just like, take a leap of faith. What are you so afraid of? You already stepped into this energy of feeling like, I did my inner healing. I feel more confident now. I know what it is that I want to, visualize for my future. And allowing anything else that has been attached to you from the past, let that shit go. Because it's a never-ending story. I feel like here, it's just a matter of time, okay, before the shit goes this way and then you're left in the fucking dumps. Why not just kind of jump off the damn cliff, you might as well say, in something that you actually want for yourself and actually love that shit? Whether it be a soulmate, whether it be a creative project, whether it be something that you already are invested in. I got higher power on the bottom of the deck here. I feel like you're being supported and you're getting the key to visualize the shit. You understand? Look, your community has your back. All right. I like it. Yeah, it's like you're getting a second chance at life here. I seen the regeneration card. All right. I hope this resonates with you guys. I hope you have a great day. We will be doing a community chat later on today. All right. Let's see around what time, because I do have my transits here. I like to do my readings at specific time frames, so we're tapping directly into that energy. So here for the last day of June the 30th at 12:15 p.m. we have a Mercury Leo semi-sextile Jupiter Cancer. Okay, Mercury in Leo likes to be in the spotlight, communicating, all right, where it is that their mind or their thoughts are kind of coming from. With a semi-sextile to Jupiter in Cancer in its exaltation, this is good. I like this transit. Blessings, please tap like. Yes, thank you very much. If you guys haven't hit the like button already, please do so. 26 people in the room, 17 likes. Again, for those that want to donate directly to me, Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, if you want to donate to the channel. Any decks, we have Walmart and Amazon wish list there. And then if you want to become a member, there's 3 different tiers. We do energy check and extendeds, community chats, as well as all signs. All right, all the information is in the description box below. I love you guys. Have a good day, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.